Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You gotta think some of these super fights are gonna materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look at some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. Well, no one had a bigger 2023 than the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. I said before the first Valentina Shevchenko fight that her career had methodically built to that moment. So don't be surprised if she's a live underdog in this setting, and she does become indeed the first to handle Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds. Fought exceedingly well in the rematch. She is so focused on her boxing and her grappling under Francisco Grasso and Diego Lopez that at this point in time, it feels like she's the best flyweight in the world, and it's going to take somebody's absolute best to dethrone her. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Valentina Shevchenko. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, Valentina Shevchenko has been fighting in combat sports since she was 12 years old. Pro MMA debut at 15. So you can expect she won't be affected by the bright lights here tonight. Yet another championship opportunity for Valentina Shevchenko. Just out of range with that left hook.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Counters now with a kick to the body. That one landed by Shevchenko. And that one certainly found the target.
She got that leg kick off quick.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, nice leg kick by her there, and you can expect she'll go back to that weapon as this fight continues against the boxer.
Well, you have to. It's a mixed martial arts fight. You have to use all your weapons. You have 8 points to attack with. You have the elbows, you have the fists, you have the knees, and you have the kicks. She is willing to use each and every one, and that gives her advantages in these fights.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Shevchenko. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Grasso gets back up. Oh, overhand lands. That'll leave a mark.
Those are big strikes.
Oh, and another one there by Grasso. Wow, how about that? Oh, huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. Just out of the range with that right hand.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle. Nice head kick.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, her leg is already back, loaded up again.
Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. 2 minutes. .46 total strikes have landed now for Alexa Grasso.
Massive knee lands from the tie punch. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Swing and a big miss by Grasso. Under a minute now to go. Big land there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. She's got a quick jab. There it is. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Lead kick landed there by Valentina Shevchenko.
Right back on those leg kicks.
Shevchenko going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. 5 minutes in the books.
That's what I'm talking about right there. She did up just like that. The counters are excellent. Keep countering everything she throws. Just put it back to the post.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you can see that she was different tonight. You can see that she was going to lean on the cardio. set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Nice jab by Grasso. Whoa! Shevchenko's circling towards the left now. So many striking repetitions. She knows how to move those feet.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Big takedown for Shevchenko.
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, well, there's that calf kick. It has been her best weapon tonight, and she lands it flush yet again.
She lands it flush, and they're really starting to take an effect. Her opponent is having a very difficult time moving around the octagon.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Shevchenko's back in half guard. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice transition.
Shevchenko's back to the side control now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Shevchenko's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job. She's got her back now. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing.
A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. 30 seconds to go in round two.
How are they standing? What a flying knee to the head.
Grasso's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. 15 seconds. And she did not miss there. This could be the end.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. right, so two pretty good.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially run.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Grasso gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Nice pass. And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Nicely done. Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Grasso.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Grasso.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
So why has she not addressed that thigh kick? Does she not feel that? I mean, it looks pretty bad at this point.
Well, early, it doesn't feel like it's very damaging. But right now, as they add up, it really starts to hurt. It really starts to limit you. And right now, she has to address it because we're getting very close to that time where there's no turning back. Beautiful shot lands to the leg. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Well, you'd hate to be on the other end of these strikes. 144 total strikes have landed for Valentina Shevchenko. Well, and anytime you're above 50%, you got to feel pretty good about that, landing with 56% accuracy against Alexa Grasso. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Leg kick lands. All right, there it is. She lands the calf kick yet again, and I'm not sure her opponent's going to be able to stand up too much longer.
Won't be many more, John. It won't take much more in order to get this fight finished. She has got to check, but she needed to check 20 of them.
Yeah.
Right now, it's too late.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters. Oh,
nice shot there. Takedown landed by Shevchenko. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Under a minute to go. Shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
she can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. Nice leg kick. Great job blocking that shot.
Beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up now.
Really the job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land it.
Oh, nice strike there. And yes, it appears as though she has cut her opponent wide open.
It looks like she cut her. Now my question is, how does she address the cut and going forward in the fight after taking such a damaging shot?
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these 2 young men.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Big elbow there, lands. Both fighters throwing heat now. Grasso's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Just misses there with the left. Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Oh, big left hook there.
Get my hand.
Hook to the body here. Blocked. Man! All right, well, the referee's gonna step in here, and Daniel, I'm not sure he had any other choice just given all the blood she's dealing with from that nose.
Yeah, she's having a hard time with all the blood, making it very difficult for her to breathe. Her mouth is wide open right now, but she is still determined to get a victory.
Yeah, the visual's not great, but the doctor, it appears, is going to allow her to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's gonna have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad, but she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Grasso's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Shevchenko. Wow, is she applying? Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Grasso's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment.
She's in a ton of trouble here.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Grasso.
Cannot take too many of those. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse. Oh, nice.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Grasso. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes. Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands.
the half guard.
Shevchenko's going for a choke. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up. Straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Grasso's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Final seconds of the round.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose, manageable earlier, not so much right now. Really, really bad. The blood flow continuing to become a factor, and you got to think at some point, if it gets any worse, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive, and when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is...
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How is she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stoned. Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Nice kick there by Shevchenko. Grasso's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Shevchenko's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big shots here.
And now she has her back.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Shevchenko.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
That was a slick transition.
Right into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passes. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Shevchenko's in half guard now.
And there you go. Again, half guard. Great job reversing the position, and now she gains the dominant position.
Grasso's has got full mount now. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, man, she eats another calf kick.
Oh, it's over.
Whoa!
Holy smokes.
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue, and of